Applecross Country Club, part of a 4-club family, starting with Talamore Country Club in Ambler, Pennsylvania, and then 2 more clubs in North Carolina, the Pinehurst area, Talamore Resort, and Mid-South. A member at 1, a member at all 4. It's a great modern concept, and Applecross is the newest of the 4, 35 miles west of Philadelphia, the rolling hills of Chester County. It's a lifestyle, it's a culture, and it is a club for modern golfers.
This lager comes from a place that's been brewing beer for longer than anyone else in America, where men and women have crafted amber gold in the caves below since before refrigeration. It comes from Yuengling, America's oldest brewery, and brings with it all the know-how that doing a thing well for nearly 200 years affords. Yuengling Traditional Lager. Respect. It's earned.
Greg Russell, General Manager, Applecross Country Club. Well, maybe the campus administrator would be a better...
That would probably be a better word.
This is a sprawling complex.
It is, Tony. We've done a really good job of taking, obviously a Nicklaus Design golf course, which is always a cool thing to have, and then putting campus along with it. So whether it's the pool, tennis, fitness area, whether it's the golf building, our new family dining area, just a nice little walk through the roses to, or in this case, through Magnolia Lane to where we are.
It's different to have a country club that has different buildings and different settings that they use.
Correct. I mean, we looked at a home for golfers that want to come enjoy their round of golf, lose a shuffle or two and have a home to come and maybe gain it back on the shuffleboard table or buy their fellow playing partner a beer. Those core golfers are still looking for that really cool pub feel, and that's what we've created for them.
Well, you've certainly achieved the right setting in here. 10 televisions, big glass window looking out over a putting green. It certainly has the golf feel, and if golfers can't be comfortable here. Now this is somewhat restricted, this particular room.
It is. It's really an adult only. The modern family, adult in our world is 18. So if your college son or daughter's home from school and wants to play golf, because golf's still that very much a family event. So they can come up here, they can enjoy a beer, they can, so as long as they fit that parameter, we should be fine.
And this is situated above your very modern pro shop. Your pro shop, light, airy, very nice setting for golf, to go out on the golf course.
Very much so. We've created within the golf part of our campus, obviously a state-of-the-art golf shop. It really is that kind of modern, open air, fun home.
And then it's a short walk to another building.
Correct.
For a different demographic.
Correct. Modern family who's out playing softball, lacrosse on the weekend, mom and dad, they want to come back and mom doesn't feel like cooking. We've created a really nice clubhouse next door that has an Xboxes, the bean bags, the pizza, the kind of cool place for families to go. And then we have our little twist on our country club, Capitol Grill, bonefish kind of thing with the wine room. We have wine lockers, so you and the wife want to come out and celebrate, your anniversary, have some good pasta and wine. There's a place for that as well next door.
And also in the golf building, makes sense. Locker rooms.
Got to have a locker room. So, and really one of the things that's unique, our owner has a ton of really cool artwork. So in the men's locker room, there's a tribute to, we call it Hogan's Den, and there's a really neat picture of Hogan with a 1-iron. And then throughout the ladies' locker room, there's some tributes to some ladies, and it's just the old New Yorker magazines and covers of all those are all over the wall. So it's a really cool feel of a locker room.
Famous Hogan 1-iron from Marion.
Gotta love it.
I have a picture holding it. The USGA made a big mistake letting me have that, even for a second.
I would think so.
And the third and different part of the campus here at Applecross
The fitness area. Obviously, we are a residential community from that standpoint, so we do have a residential component that makes up a large part of our membership. They're phenomenal members of the club. They're very supportive, and in part of that, there's a phenomenal pool, tennis, fitness part of the campus. You've got an indoor pool that's open year-round, so lots of families in the area, when you get those snowy days, walk over to the fitness center. It's open from 5 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock at night. So we have lots of families enjoying the pool in the winter. And then obviously the outdoor pool. So our outdoor pool's got 4 outdoor televisions. It's a great place for families to hang out and enjoy the club.
Well, Greg, we have now officially spent the longest amount of time I've ever been next to a bar without having a Yingling lager or light lager. Listen, please. Fix us up here. We got very thirsty during that interview. Always an excuse to wet your whistle.
And then when we're done, we'll take a walk over and I'll challenge you to some shuffleboard, since my clubs are kind of rusty on the golf course.
All right. And then shuffleboard whenever you're ready.
Today we have our new Hot Launch 2 offset driver. It's a real slice buster. You're going to hit the ball straight with a nice baby draw. David Glad, president and founder of Tour Edge Golf. The offset driver features a deeper face design for better forgiveness from all over the face. The offset hosel is twice as offset as the original Hot Launch driver for double slice fighting protection. The deeper center of gravity and the rear sole weight really moves the weight away from the face, making it really easy to launch this driver far and straight.
We're with Tommy Moore, head golf professional at Applecross Country Club in beautiful Chester County, Pennsylvania, garden spot of America. It has a wonderful roll to it, the rolling hills out here. Yes. I'm not big on real hilly golf courses, and of course the flat ones lack interest. This seems to be perfectly in the middle.
Yes, I would say one of the most consistent themes here at Applecross are the subtle undulations, not only in the fairway, but on the greens. There's really no extreme elevation changes and or undulations you'll find out here at Applecross.
Now, to make the transformation from farmland to golf course, you brought in the Nicklaus Design Team.
Yes, sir.
Not a Nicklaus signature, but his design team. Tell us about that.
Yes, his son Michael Nicklaus was the lead designer here at Applecross, and as you can see, he's done an incredible job. It's one of the best properties I've been associated with in my 23-year career, and it's about as user-friendly off the tee as you'll find.
Nicklaus always, that's part of his theory is, you know, give him some room off the tee and then build the challenges in from there, and that's good to hear because there are a lot of wetlands out here to negotiate, but there's plenty of room.
Yes, there are, and I think you hit it right on the head when you say that the premium then becomes the approach shot and then on the putting greens. As I indicated before, there's a lot of subtleties. However, these are very tricky, and local knowledge certainly goes a long way here.
A hole like this big par 4 dogleg right number 13 is the essence of Applecross. From this elevated tee, you get the openness of the golf course and the beauty of the water. It makes you just want to let one fly. Now, with the wetlands, obviously, you've got to maneuver your way around them. Any real long force carries?
Not really. With 4 sets of tees here at Applecross, we cover 5,100 yards from our forwardmost tees all the way back to 7,000 yards from our tips. So if you're playing the correct tees, a force carry does not come into play. If you're playing the incorrect tees, yes, you might find a force carrier or two, but that won't last long.
Yeah. So this was really designed to be a members course, one that they could enjoy and yet it would still have enough interest to carry them through years of membership?
Yes, I think as a member, you have to ask yourself a couple of questions. Joining any club, not just Applecross. One would be playability. 2 would be course conditions, and 3, obviously, understanding the business. We know service is a big part of that. Here at Applecross, I think we exceed in all 3 categories. However, playability is of the utmost. Can I play Applecross every day? And the answer is yes. It plays different almost daily.
So let's run through the course a little bit. I know that you have some favorite holes.
Yes.
And some that I guess every member's going to say, okay, I better have my A game when I get to this one. Tell us about that.
Hole number 14 is a long par 3, playing over wetlands to a very isolated green.
Well, when they've got a hole like number 14 that plays something like 240 yards from the tips with the wind, you got to give it a try. See if the new Tour Edge Exotics XJ1 driver is up to the test. Well, we got it there, just right of the green. XJ1, it works.
But if we had to pick my favorites, 16, 13, 14, and then on the front is 9. 9 is a reachable par 5 if you want to challenge the water. We have a water feature that hugs the right side of the green there. Reachable for the long hitters in 2. However, I think the prudent play would be to lay up, throw a good wedge shot in there, and have a putt at 4.
A risk-reward hole.
Absolutely.
All right, I know where the reward comes in because that leads you right to the clubhouse.
Yes.
The Eagle's Nest, my favorite little bar up there.
Eagle's Nest, appropriately named after our 4 resident bald eagles that call Applecross home. They nest here at Applecross. You'll see them quite often circling the fairways. It's one of those unique features that only Mother Nature could provide.
Yeah, how about that? A little bit of, how fitting, so close to Philadelphia. A little fly, Eagles fly.
Very true.
A lot of emphasis on the other birds throughout the course.
Yes.
And I see these ornate bird houses
Yes.
right at the tee on each of the different holes.
Every 2 years, we order in 36 plain birdhouses. We place 1 on the tee, and 1 is our 150 marker throughout the golf course. What we have is a decorating contest. The members come in. They have 2 weeks to complete their project. They bring them back fully decorated. I've seen some great. I've seen some Masters Clubhouse replicas. I've seen a corrections officer's attempt at a birdhouse. And what we do is we vote. So the members will put them all on display, and we will award prizes for the first, second, and third. Every single birdhouse is occupied. It's pretty unique. It's kind of fun.
That is fun, and it's a way to involve the membership. I know General Manager Greg Russell talks so much about the culture
Yes.
here at Applecross, and that's another way. They're involved all day,
Yes, they
every
are.
day, all the way around the whole property.
Yes, they are. In my 23 years, I've never seen a club with as many initiatives, socially driven and golf driven as Applecross. Starting at the juniors, to the women, to the men. There are so many golf programs here that we encompass every skill level, and we increase participation yearly here in all our member events, something we're very proud of, along with the social element here. The pool, the clubhouse, the social events, the dining. It's actually spectacular. It's as busy a club as I've ever seen.
All right, we're going to get out and get busy on one of the holes together.
Fantastic.
With Tommy Moore right here at Applecross. Well, Tom, I've had a number of birdies on Traveling Golfer.
Yes, sir.
I've never had an eagle, except for the ones we see on the course here.
Wasn't that beautiful?
But it was nice for you to set me up on a short par 4 where maybe one is possible. I guess if you had the nerve, you could try and drive the green.
Yes, you could. The number 4 hole here at Applecross. It's a shorty, but it's also a risk and reward. Well done.
Come down off the hill.
Yep. Proven once again, a par 4 can be short and still dangerous.
Some people find putting to be a little bit boring. That's not the case here at Applecross. This is a putting green with character. Chef Assistant Tony Landora here with Head Chef Paul Myers. We are going to be creating together their signature dish, filet Oscar. Now, Paul, every restaurant does a steak, and every restaurant does steaks with a little bit of a different flair to them. But to make a really memorable steak, you got to do something a little bit special. What's your key steps for a memorable steak?
First step, Tony, is you got to get prime meat. That's your first key. Second is you want to get a hot grill. We're talking, 750 degrees right here.
It looks hot.
That sucker gets you.
Yeah. So then you're really searing the meat.
You're going to get a nice char caramelization on both sides, and we're going to finish that guy in the oven.
And how about the ingredients? Tell us what you have here.
We have some asparagus, trim the ends. We also have some Yukon Gold potato here. And we have some jumbo lump crab, pancake ready. We'll have our asparagus hot, and our crab mix will be ready to top, and then we're selling that steak.
Wow. I bet that's going to put a smile on the face of the member who eats that tonight.
Tony, I guarantee it will.
That looks wonderful.
Thank you.
My favorite time of the day at any club, happy hour.
You and me both.
We're with Greg Russell again, and happy hour is just a small part of the culture that you talk about at Applecross and the sister courses. It's all about a feeling of like you're at home all day, every day. And in this particular case, there's 4 courses you can do. That really unique situation.
It really is. It's a great opportunity. We've talked about all day campus, and now family is the next part. The Talamore family of clubs is a really important part of who we are.
Yeah. Beside Applecross, there's Talamore Country Club, and then in the Pinehurst area, Mid-South, and Talamore Resort. The key is, if you're a member at a private club, there's going to be a time during the year when you need a break from the golf course, you need a break from the other members.
True.
Just something different. If you're at Applecross, 35 miles away, right in Ambler, Talamore Country Club, a complete change of pace, but yet you're going to be a prime member.
Yes, and one of the things that's very unique, which makes us special, is that your memberships here at the family clubs are seamless. So if you're a Tier 1 full golf member here at Applecross and you got that bug and you wake up in the morning and you're going to be up in Montgomery County, you just go on the tee sheet, take a look, book a tee time. Your carts are included over there, just like they're included here. Your range is included. It's such a family that at the end of the year, every year, we have a very, very competitive Ryder Cup where 40 of our guys take on 40 of those guys. It's a weekend. It ends with a lot of camaraderie. So it's a real fun opportunity for a lot of our members.
Now, the other side of it is, from any club, you can take a road trip to anywhere.
Correct.
But only from Applecross can you take a road trip to a place like Pinehurst, the 2 courses down there, and instead of being a stranger who passes through for a couple days, again, you're a full member and treated like it.
Guys up here get a bug, they want to get away, they just go online, they book a trip, their golf is included down there, their carts are included, the range is included, so they have a blast. We've got many members that take anywhere from 10 to 12, 15, 20 guys that want to go down, and they'll go down in the spring as a tune-up.
And 2 totally different golf courses.
Correct.
Talamore Resort, the first, a major renovation that really changed the nature of the course a little bit.
It did. It became almost our bunkerless golf course.
They took out a lot of bunkers.
They did. And it became a really great playable golf course. And then of course the little one across the street, which is one of our favorites.
Arnold Palmer design, classic Arnold Palmer design. I like to refer to it as the perfect amount of roll to keep you interested throughout the round.
Here's the tee box, there's a green, just go play golf. Yeah. Not a lot of trickery to it, not a lot of craziness to it, just you, the golf ball, and the green, which is never a bad day.
All right, 1 membership, 4 golf courses. Doesn't get any better than that.
We don't think so.
All right, I'll drink to that one.
You and me both.
It's a culture, it's a campus, and it's a lifestyle here at Applecross Country Club. And it's an extended culture at the sister courses, Talamore Resort and Mid-South, both in Pinehurst, and Talamore Country Club in Ambler. Join one, join them all, and be a part of this new lifestyle. Yes, our golf world is changing. Our entire world is changing. Be a part of it by joining Applecross or any of the other courses. We hope we showed a little of that to you here on this latest episode of The Traveling Golfer from Applecross and all the other courses. Take a ride with us on the golf trail.
Tony Leodora's golf wardrobe, courtesy of Antigua, the leader in modern golf apparel. Tour Edge is the official equipment sponsor of The Traveling Golfer.